This is the APEC signal. You can see what it is. Doesn't that look strange? Against the background of a massive but orthopolitical Schwabstika, Klaus Schwab announces that the world poverty is inevitable. This is an article by Claire Polinakis. Against the backdrop of the massive, creepy but orthopolitical Schwabstika, Klaus Schwab, in the role of Planet Lord, addresses APEC business leaders in Bali, telling them that they must first and foremost embrace the fourth industrial revolution. You know what that means? A technological ecosystem that, in his words, it will lead to the fusion of our physical and digital biological identities. Schwab tells us that global poverty is inevitable. Our political system will be shareholder capitalism. The private and public sectors will merge. Regional governments will be integrated into one global governance, which will be implemented through artificial intelligence, God forbid. Of course, these are things that those who bother to read Schwab's books about, The Great Reset and the Wednesday Industrial Revolution, you'd already know what all this is about. But who has time to deal with such things? Excerpts from his speech. Quote, "We are not only faced with the crisis, we are faced with the deep structural and systemic transformation of the world, which will occupy us not as usually happens with a crisis for a few months, maybe a year. No, it will be with us for several years, and we will have profound effects," he said. "It means a burden on our GDP because these are costs, are investments for a long-term future. Now, when you're a company and you have restructuring costs, you write off some of your balance sheet, and of course, it's the shareholders who suffer. But if you look at the global economy, the result will be a reduction in purchasing power. That's why the economic restructuring will lead. That's why it will lead in many countries to quite large social tensions. The deck is reshuffled, and at the end of the transformation process, there will be winners and losers. And the winners take all. Even from my own organization, the World Economic Forum," he says, "I have to think in terms of the future." So we're now establishing what we call the Village of Global Cooperation, which will be the first purpose-oriented, public, goods-oriented application of the metaverse, which means how the world can be improved by global cooperation using technology of the metaverse. We particularly welcome regional efforts, but ultimately they need to be integrated into a platform where global business leaders and governments and regional businesses, leaders and governments work together because we need global solutions. This is from Anna Zitisis, and I've translated this for you from Greek article. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. It seems like all that's happening is because of their plans, isn't it? I don't think the world has ever globally experienced anything like this. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.